to less than 25 points in those losses at Denver, at home against Arizona, coming off a bye, and we'll see how they get after it here to start their night.
Cowboys are 3-5. I didn't know their record was that horrible. 3-5 and 2-7. And they playing in Las Vegas. 3-5 and 2-7. That's what I didn't know. Their record was that horrible. Dak Prescott. I know they lost a teammate. He killed himself the other day. Back-to-back runs by the Cowboys. Third down. I'm thinking that it's gonna rain out here in Vegas. That's where all that bad rain is out there. Brian Schottenheimer. Shotgun formation. What is it, 3rd and 4? Man. Well, they got to punt the ball. Yeah, they got to punt the ball. A quick 3-and-out by the Cowboys. I wonder if this game gonna go like they usual. When I do a commentary on the game. Usually a blowout. Hey, what's up? Good time. How you doing? Appreciate you for joining the stream. Just hanging out watching the Cowboys. After a good workout. Raiders got the ball coming up. Oh, at the 30-yard line. Cowboys lost a player last week. He killed himself. I think he got pulled over by the police. And he killed himself. So they did a little tribute to him. Cowboys got a win today, though. They are 3-5 with one tie. Here go the Raiders. Play action. Geno Smith up to the 50-yard line. Man. Yeah, that was sad. Yeah, good time. That was sad. The Raiders are already at the 50-yard line, folks. Oh, good stop by the Cowboys. Welcome to the stream. This is the Monday night kickback. We just chilling watching the game. But what I didn't realize is that the Cowboys are not up to par this year. Second and 11 by the Cowboys. Second and 11. Geno Smith back to pass. Good tackle. What is this? Third down now? Yeah. Third down. If you're watching the game, who you going for? Are you a Raiders fan? But I know it's a big weather, man. They're having bad weather out there in California and Las Vegas. So this game might get halted. 3rd and 7, Geno Smith. Checking. He's checking. Changing the play. Back to pass, Geno Smith. Here come the rush. Oh, he got it. Oh, 4th down. 4th down. Bad boy. Hey, what's up, Hey? How you doing? Appreciate y'all chat. How y'all doing? Corner Sports. Go Chiefs. I think that the Chiefs played yesterday. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, boy. Raiders got to punt the ball. Giving it back to the Cowboys. What kind of punt is this? Oh, inside the 5-yard line, Chad. Hey, what's up, Connor Sports? Appreciate you for joining the stream. Hope y'all having a great night, chat. Appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. Cowboys finna come out on their 2nd series, chat. Hope y'all having a great night. If you came and kicked it with me for the marathon training, 3rd session, appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, just like that. We knocked out the weight training, and now we kicking and watching Monday Night Football. Quick in and out workout, 30 minutes, done with it. Supersetting. That's what we did, superset it. Biceps and triceps. That's what we did in the gym today. All the movement is marathon related. So tomorrow we'll be doing chest and back. So on Mondays, we do biceps and triceps. On Tuesdays, we do chest and back. On Wednesdays, we do legs and calves and shoulders. And then we repeat it. Thursday, biceps, triceps. Friday, that's how we do it. But once December gets here, around December the 10th, then we're going to crank it up. I think we're going to start doing legs every single day in December. Because we'll be 30 days from the marathon. The marathon is January 10th. And we will be going live for the marathon. It's January 10th. And we get some good training in. We're doing 3 a days. Really 4. Because if you join me for the walk down, right, that's actually another workout. Because before I cut the live on for the walk down, I run 4 miles. Which next month, we're going to be expanding that. Yeah, because by January 10th, I want to be roughly right around 8 miles. Tom Brady, the GOAT. I want to be roughly around 8 miles in the beginning of January. Good run out of the backfield. My favorite team is the Houston Texans. That's my favorite team. My top 3 teams: the Houston Texans, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New Orleans Saints. That's my top 3. My top 3 favorite teams. And of course, my Texans played Thursday night. They play the Buffalo Bills on Thursday night. C.J. Stroud is still going through concussion protocol. He's been out for 3 weeks. And they say that he's not going to play on Thursday. So, matter of fact, on Thursday, On Thursday, we'll be out there, live from NRG Stadium. Oh, fumble. Raiders recover. First down, Raiders. Inside Cowboy territory. That was a good defensive play. Yep, got it. Got him. That was a good play by Crosby. That's what I was talking about earlier, guys. These defensive ends and these linebackers these days are super, super fast. I was just talking about that on the walk down. I was just talking about it. And he ran Dak Prescott down from the back and caused that fumble. Whoa, I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Las Vegas got the ball. They did not try to challenge it. Geno Smith, shotgun formation. Man in motion. It's a man in motion. Here come the blitz by the Cowboys. Sacked. Loss of 7 on the play. Loss of 7. Shotgun formation again. Raiders. Pass out to the flat. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Back to the original line of scrimmage. That should make it third down for the Raiders. Third down for the Raiders. Here we go. Geno Smith, third down and 12. In the red zone. Man in motion, the tight end in motion. Back to pass, Geno Smith. Oh, he had a man open. Fourth down. He missed him. About this much. He missed him by this much, Chad. Oh, he just couldn't get it. Field goal by the Raiders. All right, Raiders up. The Raiders are up 3-0 early on the Cowboys. On a Dak Prescott fumble. Thank you for hitting the like button. On a Dak Prescott fumble, Raiders on the board, 3-0. I'm very disappointed in the Cowboys, though, chat. I was expecting the Cowboys to be a little bit. I didn't expect them to be 3-5. Just like I didn't expect the Texans to be 5-5. You know, so Davis Mills, 2 wins in a row. Thursday night, we play Buffalo. And yes, I will be going live from NRG Stadium. Yeah, I'm going live from NRG Stadium. So it's Thursday is a big game for the Texans. What do you mean, Stock Sniper? Well, we won 2 games in a row. Now we 5-5 with Buffalo coming into town. We need to get a win over Buffalo. The thing is, what is CJ Stroud's status? Now, if Davis Mills continue to develop a little bit better, he had a good game yesterday. He had a good game last week. Thursday, they practiced. They practiced today. They practiced today. So Davis Mills comes out Thursday and elevate his game a little bit more and give the Texans another win over the Buffalo Bills. And then CJ Stroud comes back the week after that and they lose. It's going to be problems. It's going to be problems in Houston. If CJ Stroud, when he does come back and they put him in, and we done won 3 games in a row with Davis Mills, and then turn around and CJ Stroud lose that next game, Houston, we got a problem. Ain't that what the astronauts said long time ago? Houston, we have a problem. See, CJ Stroud, not CJ Stroud, Davis Mills is young. He ain't old. Know what I'm saying? He had time to develop a little bit, sitting behind CJ Stroud. That's why it's very, very good that the Texans did not let Davis Mills go. The problem is, if Davis Mills wins on Thursday and CJ Stroud gets healthy again, he's in concussion protocol. He's been out for 3 weeks. If he don't play Thursday, that make 4 weeks that CJ Stroud been out. Eat a watermelon for me, please. I don't have any watermelons. I got strawberries. I got grapes. Yeah. I got strawberries. I got grapes. I don't have any watermelon. But I will be getting watermelon soon, because watermelon is very, very good for hydration, especially with the marathon training that I'm doing. Dallas Cowboys, behind center. Boom. But here I go. I got plenty of strawberries. Strawberries will do just fine. They good for hydration too. Strawberries and grapes. After a good workout, after 3 days, train 3 times a day for the marathon. If you join me through for that the night session of the weight training, we back. Eating from some good old fruit. I got strawberries and I got grapes and kiwi. No watermelon. Second and 3 for the Cowboys. Watermelon is very healthy. Strawberries and grapes too. I love watermelon. Now, next time I go get some groceries, I'm gonna get watermelon.
What a watermelon man.
Mm-hmm. I like watermelon with the seeds in it. I hope this is good enough for you, Joe. Good old healthy eating. Strawberries. Look how look how big this strawberry is. Nice strawberry. $50-yard field goal by the Cowboys is good. Cowboys are on the board. See? When you're a vegan, like me, I don't eat meat. I only eat meat when it's time to, when on my cheat days. But when you're eating a meatless lifestyle, you got to eat plenty beans and plenty fruit. So I hope this is good enough for you, Joe. And right here, I got an avocado, cucumber, spinach salad right here. And yes, I would be eating this with a bowl of beans about the same size. That's why I was talking about on my live, Joe, earlier, about the vegan lifestyle, the vegetarian lifestyle. For it to really be effective, you got to stay away from Beyond Meats. You know, you can't live a vegan lifestyle out of processed plant-based products. Okay. It has to be real food. And what I see a lot of people that live the vegan lifestyle, particularly on the internet, if you look at when they cook something, it's not that much protein in it. Or they make this stuff to make it look like meat, you know? Which you gotta know what's inside your food. That's why I love beans. Lots and lots of beans. I love spinach with avocados, cucumbers, a few bell peppers with more fruit in it. Not fruit, but vegetables. And then I make my own protein shake. What would be strawberries, grapes, soy milk with no sugar in it. Raiders up to the 40. Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. These are some, man, humongous strawberries. And another thing, guys, I hear people say it's expensive to eat healthy. No, it's not. It's not. Because you can take $50 and eat healthy. A low grocery bill, that should last you a week or two. What's expensive is if you buy a lot of processed plant-based food, or if you trying to make a steak. You know, some YouTube videos, they're making steaks and they're using all these ingredients. Now that, if you're trying to satisfy a taste bud, that's expensive. But if you live in a basic, meatless lifestyle, beans, spinach, avocados, and those type of things, fruit. I ain't gonna sit here and eat this whole thing. Portion control. That's how you got to do it. It's not that expensive to eat healthy. A pack of beans, I ain't talking about in a can. I'm talking about real beans. Real beans. Like pinto beans, navy beans, red beans, lentils, chickpeas. Back to pass, Gino. Oh, what a hit! But thing is, when you're eating meatless, the beans got to be the meat. The beans are the meat. And you have to find, like, the beans that you like. Everybody like red beans. Red beans has a lot of protein in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat that. I don't really eat rice. But you can make beans and rice. Salad on the side with cucumbers and avocados. Shout out to ATM Tim. He my partner ATM Tim. He's a moderator. He comes on here a lot. I seen on his channel, because eating spinach, eating salads like a spinach can be, you get tired of it. But I seen ATM Tim, the kick is good. I seen ATM Tim is a moderator on the channel, but ATM Tim, he did a post on his YouTube channel, and he did something that I have never really thought of, which was putting avocados on the salad. Well, when I seen ATM Tim show that salad that he made with avocados, all kind of stuff he had on the salad, I said, well, you know what? Let me try that method. So I started putting avocados on my salad, and boom, it hit the spot.
You ready for me to put those?
What? No, I'm gonna eat a couple more. I don't need no salad dressing. None of that. Like my salad right here. I'm not gonna put any salad dressing on it. Why, Stock Sniper? Because I found a combination with spinach and avocados and what else is on here? Cucumbers and bell peppers every now and then. And sometimes some pickles that give it good flavor, and I won't have to use no salad dressing. So you gotta find a cheat code to eating clean. And that combination, when I seen ATM Tim put avocados on his salad, and I don't need no salad dressing no more. That combination hit the spot for me. Because me personally, a lot of people, especially, you gotta have flavor on your food. It gotta taste good. We spoil. But me, I want my taste to come from plants, avocados, bell peppers, pickles here and there, things like that, that'll give it a different taste instead of using salad dressing every time, because that salad dressing got a lot of, unhealthy stuff in there. You want to try to make it clean. Not saying every time I don't use salad dressing, but I'm not finna use salad dressing every time I eat a salad. Nah, I'm not finna do that. That's why you have to find the right combination and not really worry about a taste bud. But avocados and spinach and cucumbers and bell peppers goes good with my salad. It makes it taste, it gives it a really good taste where I can eat clean. Well, look at this strawberry here. Woo! This is my last one. It's my last one. Yeah, bananas are good too. See, the key thing about all this working out 2 and 3 times a day is hydration. And that's what I love about fruits. Natural potassium and vitamins and minerals to hydrate your body. These grapes so good, I'm eating too fast. See, that's why I don't really worry about no sweets. These are my sweets right here. And I promise you, after a 4-mile run, another 1.25 miles or 1.5 miles on the walk down, which today I did a 4-mile run and 1 hour and 15 minutes on that live. 3-mile walk today. So if you was on that walk down, I did a 4-mile run. The live was 1 hour and 15 minutes, thanks to Chris, because Chris brought up another topic that I was interested in, that I'm passionate about, and I kept on speaking on that. So shout out to Chris, because that helped, I am exercising. So by people in the chat talking about, bringing up things that, I'm passionate about, I'm going to run my mouth and I'm going to walk longer. That's why that walk down lasted 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I ran 4 miles. And 1 hour and 15 minutes is roughly, it takes me 20 minutes to walk a mile. 20, 40. So I walked another 3 miles on the walk down. So that's 7 miles total. 4-mile run, 3-mile walk, which is 7. Hey, what's up, ATM Tim? See, that's what I was just talking about, guys. Hey, ATM Tim. I was just telling the chat. I remember one post you put up, I think it was a few months back. how you had a salad and you put the avocados inside of the salad. And so I tried it. I started putting avocados on my salad, and man, that hit the spot. I don't need salad dressing no more, because with the spinach, with the avocados, with the cucumbers, man, it hit the spot. And I got that from you when you posted that on your post, when you posted your salad up, and I seen avocados on it. I said, hold up, let me try that. Let me try avocados. And now I don't need salad dressing. I just put my spinach, cut up some avocados, cucumbers, olives, bell peppers, and I don't need no salad dressing. Yeah, that's, and it hit the spot. I was just showing the chat my salad. I don't need salad dressing. Every now and then, I use a salad dressing every now and then, but before I was putting salad dressing on all my salads. And I wanted, that post you did about them avocados being on there, it hit real good. I watched a video today of an 18-year-old in Thailand who is getting ready to run a marathon. I was thinking about you saying that you was going to run a marathon. Oh yeah, I got to get back on the salad. Yeah, I'm running in the Chevron Marathon, January the 10th, 2026. That already ran in 2 already. I ran Memorial Day Marathon for the veterans and for the soldiers, in honor of my dad, my grandpa. Touchdown Cowboy! And and for the soldiers. And then I ran on the 4th of July marathon. So I already ran in 2 marathons already. And January 10th, Chevron Marathon. That's what I'm training for now. So I got 2 months of training to go. I got 2 months of training to go for the Chevron Marathon. And then after that, I'm going to take about a week or 2 off. And then I'm going back to the jiu-jitsu gym. And because I plan on competing in the jiu-jitsu tournament for 4th of July. Yeah, because 4th of July is a big day. America's birthday, 150 years old. UFC, White House. So I got to compete. Yeah, the Cowboys, man, just scored a touchdown. So it's 10-6, I think.
Shop deals on toys with these hooligans.
10-6.
Will be regaled by Uncle Rod's ripping intestinal tales. Was there ever really
How long is the marathon? This one here is 10K. 10K. And 10K is a little over 6 miles. It's a little bit over a 6 mile run. And I'm ready to rock and roll. I could do that right now. Cause before I took my break, which was I've been back. It's November. I started back training again right around October the 10th. Because I started running 8 miles a day. And then I started feeling like aches in the knees. I was overworking myself. And I had to take a little bit of time off. So then because I don't want to, because I'm already ready to rock and roll for the Chevron Marathon. I didn't want to risk backing out because I was invited to the Chevron Marathon. It wouldn't be cool for me to compete in all these other marathons, and then the main one I was invited to, I have to pull out because of an injury or something. So once I started running 8 miles a day, and then my knees and ankles and my joints started aching, I hurried up and I backed up. So right now I'm at 4. I went all the way back down to 4. So I'm at 4 miles a day right now. But when it's already November, when December get here, then I'm gonna go back up. And then I'm gonna have about a 3-week period, where I run 8 miles a day, so I'll be ready to rock on January the 10th. Kind of like training for a fight, like that. But all those other marathons and all that running I've been doing, I didn't take no time off. So my body started aching. And I was so amazed on how I was able to go from 5 miles up to 6, and then I jumped straight to 8 on how I was feeling. And with my age being 52, my ankles and my knees started aching. I wasn't injured, but just my joints started aching. And if I didn't commit to the Chevron Marathon, I could have kept going, but I pulled back because I want everything to go right. Because I was invited, So I backed up, I rested a little bit, and I basically reset and said, okay, I got 3 months. So go back down to 4 miles a day and do that for a month straight, and then add on a little bit more, and then like the last 30 days, the last 21 days, really hit it hard. Because after that marathon, I'm really going to take a break. I'm going to take a break for about a week. I ain't going to do nothing but stretch for about a week. I'm going to just take a full week off and just stretch. That's how I'm going to do it. But sure, I've been working out 3 times a day. I've been working out 3 times a day ever since February. So ever since February, because when I came back from the Super Bowl, that's when I got invited to the Chevron Marathon. So I had a whole year to get, ready to rock. But I was already running a lot before the Super Bowl break. Before we went to the Super Bowl and before we went to Mardi Gras, I was already running a lot. So what I did during the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras, I think ATM Tim, you was on a lot. I was drinking, I was crunk. So I kind of fell off. But then when I got back, I got invited to go to the Chevron Marathon. that was February, I think. So I've been doing 3 a days ever since February. Yeah, I've been doing 3 a days. What's 3 a day, Stock Sniper? That means I've been working out 3 times a day. But after these marathons, I didn't take a break. I went from the Memorial Day marathon straight into the 4th of July marathon, and I didn't take any breaks at all. I just kept working out 3 times a day. And then I overloaded myself. Because one thing about the walk down is the walk down is another workout. So when I run and then I cut the live on and I walk, I'm walking fast. And I'm walking 1.5 miles, 2 miles, 3 miles. It depends on what happened in the chat. If somebody in the chat talk about something that I like, I'm gonna keep walking and talking like I did today. I walked 3 miles today, which I don't want to do that. I want to stick to 30 minutes. I want to stick to an hour. I want to stick to 1.25 miles after the 4 miles. But what I was doing, I was running 8 miles. And then I cut the live on and I was walking another 2 or 3, depending on what happened during the walk down. That's what I was doing. And I overworked myself without taking no breaks. I'm 52 years old. I'm running 8 miles and then walking. Some days on the walk down, I was walking for 2 hours. So 2 hours is 1.25 miles. It's 30 minutes. 1.25 miles. That's 2.5 miles in an hour. So some of those lives, chat, I was walking 5 miles. I was running 8 miles and then walking another 5. That's what I was doing on the walk down. But see, the thing about that walk down, that's how I was able to go from basically 2.5 miles a day to 8. That's how I was able to do it. Because I run, I cut the live on, and then I started walking. So when I started doing the walk down, my cardio went up through the roof, thanks to the chat. Thanks to y'all to come rock with me on the channel. Because if you talk about something that I'm interested in, I'm going to just keep walking and talking like I did today. Next thing you know, 1 hour and 15 minutes, 1.5 hours, 2 hours been passed. And that's how, I didn't take a rest. I overworked myself. All gas, no brakes. But I'm 52 years old. I gotta have some type of brakes. I'm not 20. I'm 52. So, and I'm like, man, I went from 2.5 miles to 3.5 miles. And then I punished myself. I can't remember what happened, but I punished myself. Oh, now you gonna mess up like that? You gotta run 5 miles. That's what I did to myself. So I did 5 miles and I wasn't breathing. I said, hold up. And I stayed at 5 miles. See, that's one thing you don't never do when you exercising. When you adding on weight, when you adding on extra running, you don't leap like that. I was never supposed to go from 3.5 to 5, and then I went to 6, and then I jumped to 8. I wasn't never supposed to do that. And that's, that messed me up. Meanwhile, I'm training 3 times a day doing this. You know, and really the walk down is another workout. How is that, Stock Sniper? Because I run the 4 miles, I run the 8 miles, I run the 6 miles, then I cut the live on and I go to walking. And I'm not walking slow. I'm walking. That's another workout. So realistically, I work out 4 times a day, chat. Realistically, I work out 4 times a day. But I don't count the walk down as a workout. So I really work out 4 times a day. And with my age of being 52 and all this energy I be having, I overworked myself. I didn't take no breaks. Marathon to marathon. Training 4 times a day. Running 8 miles a day. Cutting on the walk down, which is a great show, by the way. Walking another 3, 4, 5 miles sometime. You ever taken a dookie as a workout? It's part of the program. Joe, I don't know if you're being funny or not, but it's actually part of the program. As far as your system of your body. Pooping is very, very important. You don't want to be clogged up or bloated when you're doing this. That's why water is very important. Fruits is very important. Very, very important. I drink 1.5 gallons a day. Very, very important. Another mistake I made. Y'all know I was running in the heat. If you've been on the channel and you rock with me on the walk down during July and August, it was super, super hot. Some days 110, 112, 70. Look at the different, look, you can tell I've been putting the work in. Look how dark I am right here and how light I am right there. I've been putting the work in. 110 degree heat, 112 degree heat. But then when it got cool, I stopped drinking fluids. You know, because when you're sweating, you know, you drink a lot of fluids. Well, when it started cooling down, I snapped and realized I wasn't drinking 1 gallon of water in a day. I was barely drinking. This right here is 1/2 gallon. In July, 112 degree heat, I was drinking 4 of these a day. Well, when the weather changed, about the time I really snapped, because I started feeling, you know, kind of weak, I realized I wasn't even drinking one of these in a day for about 2 weeks. Maybe not 2 weeks, maybe a little over a week. I started feeling funny. I was like, hold up. Something ain't going right. And then I realized, bro, you ain't drinking enough water. So hydration is very, very important. Very, very important, especially when you know, running 4 miles, walking another at least 1.5 miles. It's very, very important. The Cowboys are up 10-6. It's very, very important, especially at 52 years old. Hydration. $10 camera. It works just fine. It's not about the camera. It's about what's coming out of my mouth. See, sometimes when we focus on the things that don't even really matter, you miss a nugget. It'll go right over your head. Why? Because you're worried about something that don't even really matter. It's about what's coming out of my mouth. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Because some people is probably working out and not realizing that drinking enough, you got to drink a lot of fluid. Water is very, very important. Hydration is very, very important. Not just water, but also fruits. It's very, very important. Some people don't like to drink water. Just so happen I love water. But what a lot of people don't know, fruits, strawberries, grapes, watermelon have a lot of water in it. Also has a lot of nutrition. I drink fruit. I love fruit. Yeah, you might. But somebody that's actually listening might not. Some people have a hard time drinking water. Jake, some people have a hard time drinking water, bro. Some people drink sodas every day, all day. Some people don't even realize how much sugar is actually in a small can of soda. Some people don't realize that. You and me might know it, but somebody that's watching the stream might not, bro. See, this channel is about helping people and people helping me. Always look for what you can learn. Don't always look at things that don't matter. Pay attention to what matters. There's some people that watch this channel that are exercising now, that are listening. So if you got everything all wrapped up, bring something positive to the table, bro. That's all I'm saying. Bring something positive to the stream. Say something positive. Find something positive to say. If you don't like the camera quality, it's on you. I'm quite sure something that I'm talking about in the stream can help you out. Some people don't know how to go from a mile to 2 miles. Me talking about the walk down, and maybe they'll try, okay, I'm gonna walk a half a mile, I'm gonna run a half a mile, and then I'm gonna walk a half a mile. And I'm gonna do that for 2 weeks. Which what that does is it tells the subconscious mind, because most of our brains, most people have a short attention span. You know, we want it right now. We want to do it right now. But what walking does, it expands your attention span. It makes you patient. It actually calms down the reactors in your brain and actually make you think about something. That's why I got off the treadmill and started running outside. Because I used to run on the treadmill. Then I said, no, I'm tired of running on the treadmill. I got to go outside and run. and it opened my mind and my brain and the receptors inside of my brain. It activated a whole nother part of my brain that I was shutting down running on the treadmill. Some people might say, well, hey, I run on the treadmill every day too. I'm going to start going outside and doing road work. And it opens up your mind. Some people want to hear that. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Appreciate y'all for joining me, man. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper.
So for Mom, I was thinking, oh, like when she says she doesn't want any fries?
Just kicking it, watching the football game, relaxing, hanging out with the Stock Sniper.
Get the best deal without needing the most expensive phone. And you know, she loves herself.
Hope y'all having a great night. Hope y'all had a great day. If you out walking, listening to the stream, because some people tell me that when they walking, they listen to what I say inside of their earphones, which is great. But yeah, we had a good workout. I did biceps and triceps. Quick 30 minutes. Boom. The thing is, when you're working out at the gym, you gotta find a good gym. What is a good gym, Stock Sniper? One that you can go in, get your workout in, and get out. I hate gyms that you gotta wait to get on the machine. I absolutely hate it. An overcrowded gym at 7 o'clock. But if you ever could come up on a gym that's never overcrowded at peak hours, which is 7 or 8 o'clock, woo! Hell of a gym. Hell of a gym. 7 or 8 o'clock. And just about every machine is empty. If you watch that marathon weight training video I did today and Friday, man, look how empty that gym is. I could get in, do my supersets. No weight on the machine and get on. Cowboys 17, Raiders 6. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter before we reach halftime. So yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with the Stock Sniper. I'm just hanging out, guys, just chilling. What time is it? 8:20. What did you eat after the gym workout, Stock Sniper? So far, I just ate some fruit, but I got a salad over there that I need to eat, and I need me another fresh bowl of beans. No, not now, because if you don't know, I am around 90% vegan. I'm 90% vegan. Well, Stock Sniper, what happened to the other 10? Well, I like to cheat. And meat, like brisket, baked chicken, meat is my cheat meals. So that's why I say 10%. So I'm 90% vegan. But in 2025, I ate meat more than I did in my previous years. Like in 2024, I only ate meat 3 times out of the year. So this year, I can't say that I fell off because I cheated more, yeah. I still, in 2025, was about 90%. 10% of this year, I cheated because if you was on this channel when we went to the Super Bowl, that's what started it all. I went to New Orleans for the Super Bowl, and boy, we ate po' boys, yaki meat, shrimp, chicken. We ate a whole lot of stuff at the Super Bowl. And then right after the Super Bowl, we went right back for Mardi Gras. So of course, so I started off 2025, cheating with the meat. So this year was an off year. Previous years, like I said, in 2024, I only ate meat 3 times out of the whole year, which was my birthday. My birthday for sure. Thanksgiving. No, I ate meat twice in 2024. Only twice. So the key is I got to start off on the right foot in 2026. So since the Super Bowl is not nowhere inside of my vicinity, I won't be going to the Super Bowl. I won't be going to Mardi Gras. So I'm gonna get interception. Come on. Woo! So in 2026, I'm hitting out the gate without cheating. No, I'm straight out the gate without cheating. So, cause I started off, cheating. What you mean cheating, Stock Sniper? I started off the year, cheating to me is eating meat. So I started off eating a lot of meat. So when I came back in February, when we got back and I started back running again, which was February, I had to get all that gunk out of my system. I had to get my system back rolling. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, from going from vegan and then cheating and eating meat, it like that meat, bro. I like it, don't get me wrong, I love my brisket, but the meat, it messes up your digestive system. It really do. That's why a lot of people always bloated. A lot of people don't poop on a regular basis. So the thing is that meat, that's what I found out. Because when I stopped eating meat and then I relapsed and ate meat again, my whole chemistry is off. I feel bloated. I feel less energy. All kind of stuff. And then when I get the meat out of my system and get my system back normal, it take about 2 weeks or a month. That's why I got so much energy. That's why I hardly, that's why I'm having a hard time with not overworking myself. That's why I have so much energy from all this, and I'm so, it makes me so light. Pooping ain't a problem. Yes, we talk about pooping. Why, Stock Sniper? Because a lot of people have problems. A lot of people do. Some people don't poop every single day. And a lot of times it be from that old filthy, nasty meat that be gunked up inside of your system and overeating. That's another thing. You gotta have 2 hamburgers. You gotta have a big old bowl of fries. You gotta have a lot of bacon. You gotta have a double meat cheeseburger. You gotta have 2 of them. And a big Dr. Pepper or a Coke. All that stuff, dude, is clog you all up. And then people be wondering why they ain't got no attention span, why they anxious. It messes with your mental health too. Why you don't have a clear mind. Why you anxious. Why you always angry. Why you can't run around the block. That's why. When I found that out and tried it, it changed my whole thing. But I didn't just go from eating meat to not eating meat. First, I stopped eating pork. You know, it was a process. You know, and then I was only eating chicken. Then I said, you know what? Let me try only eating seafood. And then after that, and man, my whole, everything about me changed. It's all about what you put in your body. It affects your mind, the way you think. People be wondering why they're bitter. People be wondering why they're always angry. You be wondering why, man, what's going on with the people these days? You know, a lot of people been saying that. It's because of how they're eating and how they're living their lifestyle. A lot of people order DoorDash and Uber every single day. Frustrated, angry, not patient, wondering what's going on, lazy, can't get them to go run a mile. Can't get them to walk a mile. It's because whatever the person is putting in their body is putting a spirit of laziness in them, not wanting to do nothing. And once I realized that, I've been an athlete all my life. I feel better right now than I did when I was starting high school quarterback. I feel better right now than when I got my black belt in jiu-jitsu. I feel better right now than when I was wrestling. That's why I can't wait till I start back training jiu-jitsu. I can't wait. Because I'm in better shape. My mind is right. I'm eating right. I feel better than I ever felt. And I'm going to put it to the test. So stay tuned. Because just like I've been going live for the walk down and this type of things, when I get back in that gym, when I get back in the MMA gym, I will be going live. So stay tuned. After this marathon on January 10th, I'm going right back to the MMA gym. I'm going to take a week off. Do nothing but stretching. That's why I've been working on my stretching a lot. Because when it comes to grappling, wrestling, you have to be flexible. So I've been working on my flexibility this whole time. Ever since February. So that I got to keep that going because I'm going to need flexibility once I get back on the mat. So because my goal, well, it's not a goal. I'm going to compete in the jiu-jitsu tournament on 4th of July. That's, yes. And after that, I'm going to see where it goes. You know? Because when it comes to grappling and jiu-jitsu and MMA training, it's real gruesome. So I'm not going to go to the MMA gym every single day. I'm going to go twice a week. That's how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to start off. I ain't going to go in there, you know, like I'm Big Billy and Big Bad. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to start, like I say all the time, if you ain't done something in a while, ooh, touchdown. Go in there and start real easy. And that's the approach I'm going to take. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to start real slow, real easy. And then I'm going to build on that. I'm not going to go in there, even though I am a black belt in jiu-jitsu, I haven't did it in 15 years. I'm not going to go in there and automatically start sparring with the black belts. That's not smart. I'm going to go in there real humble and I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way back up. That's why I'm glad I've been not more or less running, but I've been stretching and weight training. So, you know, only thing I haven't been doing is yoga, you know, because I don't think I'm at the point yet as far as my flexibility to start doing yoga. So once this marathon is over, I'm going to take a week off. And my first, from January to March, that's when I'm going to start back doing yoga. Yoga is gruesome. So I got to start back doing yoga. I got to get on the ground and start emulating some of these jiu-jitsu moves by myself to get my core back going. You know, because when it comes to wrestling and jiu-jitsu, your core is very, very important. So I got to start right there and I got to start emulating that about a month and a half. Then boom, I'm going to be ready to go. So it ain't going to take, I think I'll be all right. It ain't going to take much. It ain't going to take much. It ain't going to take much. The thing is, injuries when it comes to that is real, real gruesome. That's why I gotta really, really focus on my stretching. Yeah, that's what I gotta focus on. Just like that. Another one down. Just like that. A half a gallon gone. We've been live An hour and 20 minutes. I drank a half a gallon. An hour and 20 minutes. You know, a lot of people can't drink water like that. If you can't drink water like that, it's good to, you know, make sure you eat a lot of fruits and maybe coconut water, a pure coconut,
That's what we forgot.
a pure coconut. It's actually better than the coconut water that they sell inside of the processed coconut water. A real coconut, in which you can mix it with water. Because a lot of people don't like drinking plain water. Me, I love drinking plain water. But if you want to like mix something to give it a little flavor, make something sure it's something without no sugar in it. Like the processed sugar that they give us. Lemon water, yeah, perfect example. Lemon water, cucumber water. Will give it a little flavor, and it's really, really healthy. Man, what a move. Hold on, Chad, I gotta use the restroom. I'm back, Chad. The Cowboys are up 24-6. And if you couldn't kick it with me before on these hangouts, which that's why I stopped doing them, you know, because they were always blowouts, you know. But now we got another blowout. It ain't even halftime yet. 24-6, Cowboys up. Can the Raiders score? We got 9 likes. Appreciate y'all for hitting the like button. First down, back. Oh! So we got Geno Smith trying to bring the Cowboys into scoring territory. 7-yard gain, 34 seconds left in the second half. As we get close to halftime. Hour and 25-minute live. Appreciate y'all for joining me. If you just now entering the chat, hit the like button. Double tap the screen. If you like football, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. The Cowboys needed to win today. They need a win. Geno Smith back to pass. 3rd and 3. 29 seconds left. 29 seconds left, chat. Man in motion. Back to pass. Geno Smith. Oh, he ran him down. See, that's that speed I be talking about, Chad. That these deep defensive ends and these linebackers got. A lot of them got 4-4 speed. Yeah, a lot of them got 4-4 speed. They run you down quick. These athletes, man, these days, woo. Yeah, these athletes these days, Chad. There's some. Here we go, shotgun formation, Geno Smith. Man in motion. Can they score? Oh! Fumble. Incomplete pass, 15 seconds left. Ooh, almost a fumble. What's the score? 24-6. Cowboys. Right before halftime. 19 seconds left. Geno Smith. Shotgun formation trying to get on the scoreboard. On the 25-yard line of the Cowboys. Flag on the play. Ooh, almost interception. That's going to be on the Cowboys. First down. Raiders. That's holding. Oh, offsides. Dang. Offsides. Yeah, it's over with, ATL. Oh, he was wide open. See, that's why I stopped doing these commentary on these games. Because every game we would do would be a blowout. That's why I stopped doing them. Every game is a blowout when I do these type of lives. You ready to go for it. 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation, Geno Smith. 4 wide receiver set. Timeout. Cowboys. Football has changed so much. I remember they would have kicked the field goal, they would have put points on the board. But these games are like a video game these days. They go for it on 4th down all the time. 3rd and 5, and you should kick a field goal, and they're going to go for it with 8 seconds left. Maybe, they're going to, okay, let's see, they're going to try to get a quick 1st down. Shotgun formation. You have to throw it quick. Blitz. Oh. 4 seconds left. They're going to go for the field goal right now. You got to put something on the board. He didn't throw it in the right spot. Yeah, he didn't throw it to the right spot. Because that tight end, all he had to do was run to the end zone and turn around and post him up. Which that's what he was doing. But Geno Smith didn't put the ball where it needed to be. That was supposed to be a touchdown. He threw it to the outside instead of throwing it up into the tight end. Because he had the defender posted up. He had him posted up. Halftime. $24-9. I'm surprised it's not rain. Well, I think they got a closed build. Wait. That stadium is an indoor stadium, I think. That's why, okay. Because the weather is real, real bad out there in California and Las Vegas right now. They have some bad, bad weather out there, guys. Yeah, Chad, out there in California and Las Vegas, they have some bad weather. So this building got to be indoors. Yeah, it is. I see why they're able to play the game. It's indoors. All right.
I checked the Allstate first and save hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo. Where Bevo going?
Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Hook 'em. I love that commercial, guys. That's a Longhorn thing. It's a University of Texas thing. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you do know, you do know. Hook 'em. These NFL games been crazy. Yeah, and college games. Like, golly, everything is a video game. Well, what a good throw by Dak Prescott. It looks like they got rid of, man, what's that dude name? They used to play with the Texans and the Saints that was on the Cowboys last year. Yeah, he's not there no more, I don't think. Yeah, Cook ain't there no more. They got another guy with his number.
Cook's been moving around a lot. I think he's still on there with the Saints.
Oh, he went back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he went back to, that's where he wanted to be anyway. Oh, he back with the Saints.
He back home.
Oh, that's where he wanted to be anyway. Yeah, that's where he was. Wait, Cook, wait. Where he want to be is in New England because That's where he started at. Cook won a Super Bowl with the New England Patriots with Tom Brady.
You're watching the All-State halftime. All-State.
See, chat, like what I was talking about on the walk down. Yeah, Cook. What I was talking about on the walk down. Tom Brady was not the best athlete in Michigan. He wasn't. He was not even predicted to even start until the starting quarterback went down. I can't remember his name. And then look what Tom Brady has become. That's because Tom Brady, even though he was a 6th-round draft pick, Tom Brady still put the work in every single day, all day. While everybody else was doing their thing, he was doing his thing, watching film, learning, and end up being possibly, right as of right now, the best quarterback ever, Tom Brady. Tom Brady could probably come play for one of these teams right now. Tom Brady can't run. He run about a 6'3" 40, but he can throw that doggone football. And he know how to read a defense. Tom Brady had a good system. Yes, a revolving system. New England. Yeah, Tom Brady. New England is back doing their thing right now. I think they're back on the winning streak. But that Tom Brady, woo! Masterful. A master at reading defenses. And what's so cool about Tom Brady, just plug and play. The next man up. Next man up. Man, Tom Brady. I miss old Tom Brady. I ain't gonna even lie. As a matter of fact, the Patriots play next Monday night against the Giants. Giants versus the New England Patriots. And on Thursday, coming up, we got the Houston Texans versus Buffalo Bills. Can Davis Mills pull out a 3-game winning streak and beat Buffalo Thursday, right here at the stadium? Falcons on New England, and New England is a Super Bowl I'll never forget. Oh yeah, that was that was one of the best Super Bowls ever. Falcons versus New England, the Patriots, when Tom Brady had that comeback.
What was that? In New Orleans? Years ago? Over decades ago?
I think that Super Bowl was here.
Oh, 'cause I know
Yeah, that Super Bowl was at NRG Stadium. Yeah, that Super Bowl was, I think it was in Houston. Let me see. But if I remember correctly, that Super Bowl was here. Falcons. Yeah, it was here. My memory ain't that bad. Yeah, that was here. Hell of a Super Bowl at NRG Stadium. Yeah, that Super Bowl and the Titans versus the Tennessee Titans versus the Rams. Steve McNair versus the greatest show on turf. That was a good Super Bowl too. And that was a good Super Bowl too. That Super Bowl went all the way down. The Tennessee Titans just ran out of time. That was a good one too. A back-to-back, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the Tennessee Titans and Steve McNair just ran out of time. And they got stopped at the 1 yard line.
But you may be wondering, how do we go bigger from here? Don't talk, because I've got it. Big reveal. By going small.
This is empty.
You got it open?
Yeah. I'm about to open it right now.
How about dogs? That got Peyton Manning. It's quitting time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
What time is it? 9 o'clock. Let's see. We're going to see who's going to come out. I don't like doing these reaction to the football games when it's a blowout. I like when it's close. But I will be going live Thursday, live from the stadium. Buffalo versus the Texans. Thursday night football. Davis Mills was probably going to be starting for us. We got to beat Buffalo. But I noticed that since the Texans ain't been winning, it's been kind of short on the games. People don't go to the games when you losing. But I hope we don't have a quarterback controversy in Houston. What you mean a quarterback controversy? A stock sniper? Well, Davis Mills done won 2 games in a row. Thursday, he's going for his 3rd game in a row. We are on a 2-game winning streak. If they beat Buffalo, that'll be 3. C.J. Stroud suffered a serious concussion against, I can't remember who they played, but he got hurt. He got a concussion. He'd been out for 3 weeks. And they're saying C.J. Stroud is probably not going to play Thursday either. So if Davis Mills can beat Buffalo on Thursday, C.J. Stroud comes back in the following Sunday, and C.J. Stroud looks horrible, we're going to have a quarterback controversy. Say 6, 7 out loud.
No.
French fries. Why you want me to say that out loud? Why you want me to say that? I got to figure out what that means, because you know I'm an old man. I don't know what. I'm about to Google it and see what it means. Oh, you a kid. French fries, that's what the kids say.
Who they said this?
It's a slang that the kids say. It don't really mean nothing.
I know whoever it
Yeah, according to Google, it don't mean anything.
Just keep playing.
Somebody
Move the ball a little bit. We create a turnover. That's great. We got 34.
Let's see.
I want that play style to keep going. All right, Lisa, thank you. And thanks, Brian, for stopping by. It's a 15-point game at the half. And the Raiders will go to work on offense here to start the second half as Aubrey pops it down to 8.
French fries, I mean, it don't mean nothing. That's what the kids do. And as you can see, I'm not a kid. I'm actually an old man. Yeah, actually proud to be an old man. All right, we're getting ready for the third quarter, Chad. A toss. Halfback toss up under center. Second down, no gain on the play. Let's see what's going to happen, Chad. Second and 13. Second and 13. Raiders got the ball. This is going to tell it all right here. Smith fires it. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Raiders. Can the Raiders come down here and score, Chad? That's what we got to see. Oh, incomplete pass, Chad. Let's see, YouTube that changed up the timeline. They put live on the timeline like a short. That's what YouTube is doing now, guys. When you notice that, they just started doing that.
earlier when I see your live.
They just started doing that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat. If y'all don't know, YouTube content creators, I'm just now noticing that YouTube is putting the lives on the timeline. Cowboys getting the ball back. So they're promoting the lives like they do the shorts. You know, the shorts got their own little place on the timeline. Well, lives have their own place on the timeline now. I just noticed that today. So if you have noticed that beforehand, maybe, you know, maybe I'm just now figuring it out. But it looks like YouTube is updated. You know, how they're promoting the lives now. Which is great. Put the lives in their own little section. Maybe that's why the views are starting to go down. Because I think they had the lives with the shorts. And now it looks like they separating the shorts from the lives on the timeline. So, in my opinion, numbers are going to go down. That's what I think. We'll see, though. We'll see. But I appreciate y'all for joining me and rocking with me. Particularly on the walk down, because that helps me out a lot. And the night workouts, you know, when I'm lifting weights, you know, I got to start. I think I'm going to start doing that every night. So we're gonna have the walk down and the weightlifting portion of the training that I do at night. Yeah, we're gonna start doing that. Only thing is, at that gym, I gotta, have it on mute. So, but the point is not really to communicate with me. The point is really to look at the workout. Maybe you can implement it in your system. Maybe it motivates somebody to start working out and going to the gym. It don't take much. As you can see, I did I did 3 different workouts. I did 3 different workouts. 3 different machines. Supersetting. I did all together, I did 10 sets of biceps, 10 sets of triceps, 10 sets of 13 to 15. And it only took me 10 minutes. It took me 30 minutes. All that 3 sets of 10 now. 9 sets of 13 to 15. High reps. Because you don't have to lift heavy. Some people go to the gym and they want to put all the plates on there. That's actually not healthy. You want to 13 to 15 reps. 9 to 10 sets of 13 to 15. That's what I did. If you was really paying attention. I did curls. Then I went to the other machine and did curls. And then I grabbed the dumbbells and did curls. I did tricep pull downs. I did dips. And then I did pull downs. All together on my biceps, I did 9 sets in between 13 and 15. Biceps and triceps. It didn't take long. Why? Because I supersetted them. I did bicep, tricep, superset, 13 to 15 curls, 13 to 15 tricep extensions, superset. Took a little break, start the process all over, and then moved to 2 more different machines. And then after that, I moved to 2 more different machines. It don't take much. You don't have to go in there and lift super heavy. Nah. That's what happened to Ronnie Coleman, Lifting super, super heavy. Mess you up bad, bro. You want it to be comfortable. But the only thing is when you get what I was doing, I was adding weight. The last set, you want to add weight, add more weight. You don't want to just, you got to keep adding resistance. You don't want to keep lifting the same thing. You want to be comfortable breathing, but adding weight. The last set, you want to be kind of struggling at the end. That's how it works. But I'm not getting too complex with it because the movements that I'm doing, they are running marathon type movements. Everything has, like the biceps and the triceps I was doing. It's this. The tomorrow when I do chest and back, also your chest and your back when you're running, also in the movement. The legs, the leg extensions, and the leg curls, also like running. Real great. While you ain't got to go to the gym and put a whole bunch of weights on there, man. Chat, you ain't got to go to the weight room and put a whole bunch of weight on there. Nah. Do you put the weight on there where you can do 13 to 15 reps? That's the sweet spot. Particularly 15. But then 8, 6, and all that now, and put a heavy weights on there. 15 is the number. But the thing about the 15, you make sure you're adding weight. Cowboy's about to score. You got to make sure you're adding weight. So you don't do the 3 sets of 15 with the same weight. Now, you continually add weight. And then after a couple of weeks, then you move it all up. It's levels to this, if that makes sense. There's levels to it. Because if you was watching the video, I was adding weight. When I finish my 13 to 15 reps, I add weight. Not to make it seem like I'm the strongest person in the gym, but to make it comfortable with resistance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Like the stock market, when you read in the chart, support and resistance, same thing. But Cowboys is 30-9, guys. Blowout. And I don't like blowouts, bro. So I think we're going to end it right here. Kicking it with the stock sniper, man. I appreciate everybody who came, hung out with me. Appreciate y'all. And like I said, I'm just hanging out, kicking it, man. It is a little after 9 o'clock. Finna get ready to wind down. To get ready to do what, Stock Sniper? Do it all over again. All over again. That's how it goes. That's why it's very important to do the things that you love to do. Because you actually love that you got to do it all over again tomorrow. I'm ready to rock and roll right now. I can go back to the gym. But I got to wrap it up. Lay my old ass down. That's right. Go to sleep. Be asleep by 11. And plus I got a mental alarm clock. So I'll be up at 7. Doing it all over again. Meditating. As soon as I open my eyes, I meditate and I pray. I got my water that's right by my bed. As soon as I get up, I'm praying. I'm meditating. Then I'm drinking my water. Once I put my feet on the ground, that's when the day starts. Right then and there. You gotta remember that, guys. Especially you up and coming entrepreneurs. When your feet hit the ground, that's when work starts. Work ends when you lay in the bed. Every day, you gotta put the work in. Soon as I get up and put my feet on the ground, work starts. That's when it begins. And work ends once I lay down. That's why it's very important to do what you love to do. It's easier process. It's easier on your mental. You actually get excited about what's going to happen the next day. I'm excited about tomorrow when I finish my meditating and I put my feet on the ground and the clock starts. Like when you clock in on the job, when my feet hit the ground, that's when I clock in. So that right there is a tip for all entrepreneurs, people that want to work for themselves. You got to have that type of mindset. As soon as you put your feet on the ground, that's when you clock in. Because you work for yourself. You're your own boss. So you clock in when your feet hit the ground. Whatever you're working on, it starts when your feet touch the ground. That's when you clock in. You clock out when the day is over and it's time to go to bed. That's when you clock out. So you got all day to plot, plan, and strategize on how you want your day to go. How you want things to rock. Who you communicate with, who you talking to. And if you're selling products, at night is when you do your paperwork. Then you go to bed, wake up, do it all over again. You're training for a marathon. All day is preparation. From the praying, meditating, putting my feet on the ground, drinking my first little bit of water. First thing I do, I'm going to put this in my body. As soon as I wake up, before I do anything, I'm going to hit this water. And that's when the day starts. Then I'm ready to rock and roll. That's right. So you can't say you working for yourself and you starting a business and you got your own business and you sleeping till 11 or 12 o'clock. You just missed. The day already started. 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 12 o'clock is lunch. So if you saying you working for yourself and you sleep to 12 o'clock, you already slept half the day away. That's how it works. So don't, we shouldn't be the type of people that look at working for yourself as, some people, like I said earlier, some people look at that stuff like I work for myself. I ain't working for nobody. But then you sleep to 12 o'clock.
Is on a knee, getting checked out. We'll take a break.
It just sounds good. But it's not easy working for yourself, because you got to be accountable for everything. And with a lot of people that claim they entrepreneurs and work for themselves, the key component that they miss out, they got to file their own taxes. You got to file your own taxes when you work for yourself. You got to make sure everything is in order when you work for yourself. And you don't want to be the type of person that work for yourself, then you don't file taxes. Some people, guys, work for themselves and don't even know they're supposed to be filing taxes. For real. Some people, it's people on YouTube that don't really, you monetize. Some people don't even take YouTube as a business and making money on YouTube, and even thinking in the back of their mind, let me get stuff situated because I know I'm going to have to pay taxes. They're about to send out W-2s and W-9s. Y'all know that, right, guys? So all you YouTubers and entrepreneurs, especially if you're getting a W-9 or 1090, guess what? This month and next month, you're going to start getting notices. So if you're a YouTube content creator and you haven't been properly preparing, you got to think about it. That's why you got to take YouTube serious. If you're making money on YouTube, you got to take it like a business. Some YouTubers don't even know that they need to be paying taxes on their YouTube money. Some of them don't know that. Straight up. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. YouTube is a business. It's not a hobby. It's a business. That's exactly what it is. So you gotta pay attention. You will be getting a notice in the mail real soon from YouTube, from Google. That's who owns YouTube. Or TikTok, or Facebook, or any other of these social media platforms, or anybody else that is the middleman, right? Who you do business with. Even DoorDash and Uber and all these other companies. They're tracking how much you're making, and they're going to send you a form to pay taxes. And don't be the person that don't file your internet revenue or your delivery revenue. So a lot of people are on these platforms and working with these companies, but you're not paying attention to, you got to pay taxes. That's why it's very important. You got to be your own accountant. It's a lot of things to come with being your own entrepreneur. A lot of things. You got to be the business management. You got to be the investor. You got to be the accountant. You get a check from one of these businesses, you got to be able to say, well, okay, this is what I'm going to put over here for taxes. You can't spend the money. See, that's what a lot of people do, guys. That's why it's very important. You got to take this stuff serious. That's why I say all the time on the channel, don't look at this stuff, don't look as a side hustle. Can't look at it as a side hustle or a hobby or something I'm just doing. You got to look at it as a business. And you got to sit, you have to manage your business. You got to manage. What are you doing with the funds? Got to manage it. And with however how you got it, you got to understand how can you get your deductibles. That's why it's very important when you're in business for yourself, you have to have a good tax person that you can work with, or you know how to do your own taxes. So we got to think about that as we coming up on tax season. If you're in business for yourself and you working with these companies, you got to make sure you ain't spending the dough. If you make $1,000 with Amazon, you make $2,000 with DoorDash in a month, or Uber, whatever the case may be, or Walmart Spark, or YouTube. You got to make sure you got everything accounted for. It's called being on your P's and Q's. Don't just get your Uber Eats money and spend it all. You got to say, well, this how much I'm paying myself. This how much taxes. This how much, my cell phone. This, that, and the third where you can get a deductible. You got to talk to a good tax preparer to get all that situated. But you got to have it in order. You can't just get paid from these social media companies and these companies and just spend all the money. Don't work like that. You'll end up having to pay the government back. And right now, in 2025, is the worst. In 2025 and beyond, is the worst time to be on the government because you ain't pay your taxes. Hello. It's the worst time. 2025 and beyond is the worst time to be on the government. They start garnishing and taking shit. That's why you gotta have a business state of mind. Tax season coming up. You gotta have a business state of mind. But see, when you focus on when we are focused on so much bullshit and bubble gum, it's a distraction. And then you don't even realize that tax season is coming up. That's why you gotta have your priorities in order. It's all right. Paquito be a bullshit and bubble gum. But the bullshit can't be 90% of your life. 80%. You can't. Especially when you're in business for yourself. And what we got to stop doing, if you make extra money on the side, stop looking at it as extra money on the side and stop looking at it as a hustle. Why, Stock Sniper? Because when you look at, let's say like Uber Eats and DoorDash, people look at that as a hustle. It's not a hustle. That's a delivery business. So once you keep telling yourself it's a hustle, once you keep carrying yourself like it's a hustle, in your subconscious mind, you're not going to run it as a business. You're going to be slipping on your taxes, as an example. You're going to be slipping on your business decisions. You're going to be slipping on how you carry yourself as a delivery driver, as an example, or a barber, whatever the case may be. You definitely going to think about taxes. You're just not. Sorry. They'll be the emailed you the 1099, and you'll be the missed it. Or you've been to spend all the money and you ain't been paying taxes. And then at the end of the year, which is right now, you'll be owing instead of paying taxes every quarter. See, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, I work for myself, you really got to be about it. You got to be on point. You got to be on point. Which it's not difficult. You just got to have your plan down. That's all. And have your stuff in priority. And take it serious. You got to take it serious. That's how it works. When you file taxes, you've been getting checks from these companies all year. You ain't paid zero taxes. And then you go to file at the end of the year. Because you ain't taking it serious. They about to start sending out tax forms in the next month. That's what they're about to do. So if you're a DoorDash driver, an Uber Eats driver, a barber, a YouTube content creator, you got to make sure you got your taxes together. Because if you go year, and when April get here, April 15th or 16th, and you ain't filed, or you got a 9 to 5, and you do DoorDash and Uber or any one of these companies or YouTube on the side, and you think that I'm just gonna file taxes for my job and not, you're gonna put yourself in a wreck. Because when you work at a W-2, they're already taking taxes out of your check. But when you work for yourself, it's your responsibility. When you work for yourself and you call yourself an entrepreneur and you call yourself a business person and you call yourself running a business, no matter what it is, it's your responsibility to pay your taxes. And the best way to do it is pay every quarter. Just like a job, they automatically take your taxes out. Pay your taxes throughout the year. That way, when the end of the year comes, you already ready to rock and roll. But just imagine if you had to pay your own taxes out of your W-2 on your 9 to 5, and the whole year you've been getting paid, and you ain't been giving Uncle Sam nothing. That means you got to, when you go file your taxes, if you ain't got no kids to carry, if you do carry kids, your income tax check come February gonna be short. It ain't gonna be what it was, what it would be. So we gotta take that into consideration. And if you don't have no kids to carry, your kids grown, you gonna owe. And then if you go to H&R Block, you know how much they charge. H&R Block charge $600-700 because guess what you gotta file? You gotta file your W-2, and then you gotta file your 1099 as a sole proprietor, independent contractor. So guess what? That's more paperwork that H&R Block gotta do. That's another charge. So we gotta take that into consideration. That's why it's very important to know how to do your own taxes, or have somebody in your family or somebody you know that's in your circle that could do them for a reasonable amount of price, a good price. Because guess what? If you file your W-2 regular job and then you gotta file a 1099 because you work for yourself, H&R Block gonna tax you straight up. Yeah, they gonna tax you. Especially if you ain't got no child income, if you got no child tax credit. But the thing is, I don't know how it's gonna work this year, because you know that Donald Trump, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and all these other tax deductions. I don't know how it's gonna work this year. We're gonna find out really, really soon. 31-16. This game is over. Yeah, I think I'm ending right here, guys. I don't know about the taxes. Came on my mind. You know, it came on my mind about paying taxes as far as entrepreneurs, you know, because everybody want to be an entrepreneur. That's the thing. I work for myself. I don't want to work no 9 to 5. I don't want to work for nobody else. That's what everybody's saying. 9 to 5, you a slave and all this kind of stupid crap. It sounds good to say you're an entrepreneur. But are you filing your taxes? That's the real question. Are you blowing the dough? Spending it all? Or are you really running it the right way? That's the big question. So I hope that helps somebody out. I enjoyed the live. Had a good time watching the game. Appreciate everybody for joining me. But make sure, guys, if you're a content creator, if you're in business for yourself, make sure you're putting some of that money back for taxes. Don't spend it all. You know, a lot of people they want to be entrepreneurs and they making money, but they're not structuring it the proper way. They're actually losing the money from the business to pay bills or the trick. I said it. And then next thing you know, no money's to the side for taxes. So I hope that, we get coming to the end of the year. I'm going to start talking about taxes a little bit more. I want to start talking about taxes. The importance of having your business structured properly where you won't get in trouble with the government. Because once you don't file taxes the first year, right, then it becomes a habit. The next year you don't file taxes, then the next year you don't file taxes. Meanwhile, all that interest is building. And then next thing you know, Uncle Sam. Then you find yourself in a wreck. So we got to think about that, guys. Don't look at whatever money you make on the side. Don't look at it as a side hustle. Don't look at it as a hobby. Don't look at it at none of those things. Look at it like a business. I don't care if you make $30 a week. You got to try to structure it like it's $1 million business. And you got to carry yourself like it's $1 million business. As we get close to the end of the year, when a lot of you entrepreneurs going to have to pay taxes, a lot of you YouTubers that's getting YouTube checks, going to get a form from Google that you have to file taxes with. A lot of you DoorDash drivers, Uber Eats, Spark drivers, stop looking at those businesses as gigs. It's not a gig. It's a business, and it's called a delivery business. Name your delivery business. Give it a name. That'll go good for your mental health, not mental health, but your mind. You put in your subconscious mind, and you'll start thinking more of a business mind as we come up on taxes. For all you entrepreneurs, tax season coming. And if you work with a company like a Amazon, a Walmart, a Veho, a DoorDash, a Uber, a Google, you're going to get your income statement where you got to do what? File taxes with Uncle Sam. So we got to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You YouTube content creators, make sure you file your taxes. When you get your YouTube check, make sure you ain't spending it all. Make sure you are putting money to the side for your taxes. Don't be the one that at the end of the year, when it's time to go file, you ain't paid no taxes. And don't be the one that don't put your YouTube 1099 form with your W-2. Don't. And also remember, if you go to H&R Block, you're going to have to pay extra money For what, Stock Sniper? For them filing you as an independent contractor, sole proprietor. It's an extra charge. That's why it's very important, I'm going to say it again, that you have somebody that do taxes in your circle. That's why relationships are very, very important. You never know who might be in your chat room. You might have somebody that supports your channel that's in your chat room that know how to do taxes. That's a CPA. You never know. Some people, because people be in their chat room, they underestimate the people in their chat room. It's a lot of YouTubers that underestimate people that come rock with them on their channel. A lot of them. You never know who might be commenting in your chat room. You never know. Somebody that's in your chat room might be a certified CPA. That because they rock with you, they might do your taxes for free. They might give you the inside game on all the deductibles and all this here, how to structure your business in a way that it works out for you and your family. Don't sleep on the people in your chat room, YouTube content creators. I see a lot of YouTube content creators disrespect their chat or underestimate the people in the chat. Or you can't be doing this. A person that do this ain't gonna be in the chat room. You never know. YouTube is becoming like TV. Literally. So you never know who rock with your channel, because if they look at you as an entertainer, they just come, they might like your jokes. They look at you as an entertainer. Don't belittle the people that's in your chat room. Don't do it. Like I said, you might have somebody in your chat room that know how to do taxes. You might have a certified CPA that know how to do taxes, is willing to do it just because they like your jokes, or because they rock with your channel, or because they see you come and help other people. Maybe you done gave them tips on working out. Maybe you done gave them tips on a good meal. Maybe you have inspired them to stop drinking soda waters every single day. You just never know. That's why I respect my chat. And I love the people that come rock with me. Sometimes it be a lot of people, sometimes it don't. But I love and I appreciate the people that come rock with me, because you never know who the person is. You never know. That's the power of the internet. That's the power of YouTube. You never know who on the other end. You never know who's in the bushes, as they say. You never know who just watching you. It might be somebody that's a CEO of $1 million or $1 billion company that's watching you in the bushes, ready to rock with you. Oh, I like how you come across. I like how you help people. Let me holler at you on the back end. Let me holler at this person on the back end. I want to work with you, Stock Sniper. I like how you help people. Stock Sniper. The things you say on your channel as far as exercising. Now I'm exercising, Stock Sniper. And because I started drinking less sodas, and I started drinking more water, and I started eating more fruits and vegetables, I went to the doctor, Stock Sniper, and my blood pressure is normal now. And that person can be somebody that runs $1 million or $1 billion company that be in your chat room and you'll never know it. Jake Smith, it's not about how you look, it's how you sound. What I'm saying makes sense. That I do know. So, if you ain't paying attention to what I'm saying, it ain't for you. But I'm talking to Pacific people right now because it's about to be tax season. And a lot of people that work for themselves or call themselves entrepreneurs are not thinking about, I got to file taxes. And there's a lot of people also, particularly on this YouTube, that disrespects they chat. And you never know who in the chat. You never know. And chat, a lot of people that I've noticed on YouTube, they don't think that a high income earner can actually be typing in their chat room. Literally. I've heard content creators, I don't like calling them YouTubers, but I've basically heard content creators don't believe that they can have a high income earner typing in their chat. I've heard content creators actually say a high income earner won't be typing in your chat room. Won't be typing in somebody's chat room. Yes, that's how YouTubers, because I type in people's chat room too. That's how YouTubers, that's how content creators think of us. Basically, they think that only nobodies or be somebody chatting in somebody's chat room. That's what they think. I don't think that. I don't think that. Why you don't think that, Stock Sniper? Because everybody's on YouTube. Everybody. Everybody's watching YouTube. Everybody. You know how Donald Trump won the presidency? He went to basically content creators. He went on Joe Rogan podcast, which is a YouTuber, Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, Aiden Ross. So how did Donald Trump find out that YouTubers and content creators are the way he need to go to get the votes? Because somebody that's high level was sitting in the chat room like right here and figured it out. You never know who in your chat room. You never know somebody that rock with your channel, that send you super chats, that's a moderator. You don't know what they do in real life. That's why I never will. Because I understand how this works. YouTube is just a platform to meet other people. That's what YouTube is. A platform to meet other people and partner with other people. And actually, if you saying a high income earner, ain't no way a high a high income earner is chatting like this in my chat. If you think like that, you might have just blew your big break. Falcons were so embarrassed. Probably so. So YouTube content creators, take YouTube serious and understand it's a platform to meet other people. And yes, if you got the ability to reach millions of people, you never know who's in your chat room. Think highly of the people in your chat room, particularly the ones that ain't typing, because ain't no telling who watching. I'm telling y'all that right now. That's why you got to think a little bit differently. If you're a YouTube content creator, you got to take this stuff serious, because there's no telling. People will reach out to you on the back end. If they like what you're doing and they have a liking to you, that's how these YouTubers are getting endorsements. That's how these YouTubers are getting sponsorships, because somebody's in the chat. I know YouTubers, they got 200 subscribers, 300 subscribers, are getting sponsorships. Straight up. There are YouTubers that only have 200 subscribers or 300 subscribers are getting sponsorships right now. Look, I believe in what you're doing. I like how you come across. I want to sponsor you right now. You've been consistent. I've been watching you and how you interact and how you help other people on YouTube, on Instagram. I like what you got going on. I've been watching you for a year. Every time you go live, I'm watching. And you know what? I want to work with you. I want the ability to work with you right now, because I see where you're going. I don't comment. I don't hit the like button. And I'm not subscribed. But I watch. And I like what you got going on. I like the energy that you put into what you're doing. And I sense a sincerity about you. I want to work with you. Damn. There you go. And that happens all the time. All the time. How do you know that, Stock Sniper? Because it happens to me all the time. People hit me up on Instagram, want to work with me to promote their product. Businesses, other entrepreneurs that'll hit me up. Some of them I reach out to, some of them I don't. See, that's why this, man, it's unlimited. I look at this like, before the internet and you're a salesman, you got to go door to door. Business 101, 102. Marketing. I'm trying to get 100 no's. What does that mean, Stock Sniper? I'm gonna knock on every door until I get to 100. I want 100 no's. That's business 102, marketing. I want 200 no's. I'm going to go knock on every single door all day long until I get 100 no's. Until I get 50 no's. Until I get 200 no's. Guess what? Out of those 50 no's, or those 100 no's, all you need is one yes. That's it. And with the development of the internet, it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother monster. Ain't gotta knock on no doors. All you gotta do is build relationships. The people that come in onto your YouTube channel, 1,000 no's. All you need is one yes. I can get 1,000 no's in a day. All I need is one yes every single day. I'm talking to somebody tonight. All I need is one yes. That's it. Just one. All I gotta do is do what I love to do, which is what I do on this channel. What I'm doing right now, putting something on somebody's mind. And everything else is gonna work itself out. It's called marketing 102. It's called marketing 102. All we need is one yes every single day. I might talk to 1,000 people. I might talk to 100 people. I might talk to 50 people. All I need is one yes. That's it. One. If I get two, it's a blessing. But all I need is one. Much more simpler than going to knock on 100 doors. 100 doors. With the internet, all I need to do is talk to 100 people. Not even 100. 50, 20, 15. And all I need is one yes. That's it. And content creators, that's how you gotta look at it. That's business. That's marketing 101. Because if you know it or not, you're marketing yourself on this internet and you're attracting the people. You have no choice but to attract the right amount of people. You have no choice but to attract the people that are looking for you and that you are looking for. It's called like-minded. That's what it's called. It's called like-minded. Just like I talk about running. I know it ain't gonna be 1,000 people in this chat, and I'm talking about running marathons. I already know that. I don't want 1,000 people. All I need is 5 to 10. All I need is one person to say, you know what? I'm finna get off the couch and I'm finna start walking. Just one. That is marketing. That's business 102. And build a relationship from right there. If I could get a person that got high blood pressure that takes a liking to what I'm saying, start working out and doing the workouts, and then when they go back to the doctor, their blood pressure is back normal, guess what's going to happen? They're going to rock with me. If I could get somebody that's never invested into the stock market to start investing in the companies that they know, like, and trust, somebody that has never had an emergency fund, now I got the emergency fund and I got stocks as a foundation. Guess what? They're going to rock with me. It don't take a whole lot of people in the live to do that. Because I know if I'm talking about the stock market, if I'm talking about health and wellness,
Well, we can measure it.
if I'm talking about being a vegan, there's not going to be 1,000 people in this chat. Nor do I want it to be 200-300. I want it to be a specific amount of the right people. It's about quality. It's not about quantity. Remember that. I'm going to say that again. It's about quality, not about quantity. You see so many people on YouTube and on this internet. They're infatuated because they're talking about mess and gossip all the time. They're infatuated with it. Why, Stock Sniper? Because there'll be a lot of people in the chat. But not knowing that majority of the time, those people are not going to really do business with you. They're not. They're not. Sorry, I said it. Majority of the time, those type of people are the people with the wrong mindset. The wrong mindset. All they do, if you on social media, if you're on the internet, even in real life, if all you doing is messy, all you doing is being messy and gossiping, and all the people you hang around is messy and gossip, what quality of person is that? They're going to be waiting for the mess and the gossip. They're going to be waiting to hear. They ain't going to want to hear about running. They're not, you can throw them a bone that could possibly change the whole trajectory of their life. They're not going to want to hear about the stock market. They want to hear about mess and gossip. That's what they want to hear about. Take it from the OG. They're not going to want to hear about the stock market. They're not going to want to hear about eating salads. They want to hear bullshit and bubblegum. And then 8 or 10 times out of 10, if you have a way to help them out, they ain't going. They want to hear the bullshit and the bubble gum, which ain't nothing wrong with that, if that's the way you want to go. But don't expect to have a whole lot of negative people in your chat. Or in real life, expect to have a whole lot of negative people in your circle, because it also works. And then plus, to be passionate about mess and gossip, be passionate about negative mess and gossip, you really have to be that in real life, right? Otherwise, because if you are not negative and mess and gossip in real life, and you come on the internet and do it, you're going to have to keep that same energy. Rather just be yourself. Like me. What you see on here, that's exactly who I am. And guess what? If God bless me to wake me up every single day, I'll still be doing this, but probably a little bit more flair, a little switch and changing. But the concept and the foundation of what I'm doing is going to remain the same. Why, Stock Sniper? Because that's who I am in real life. That's exactly who I am. You hear me talking about politics? That's who I am. You hear me talking about exercising? That's actually what I do. You hear me talking about the stock market? That's actually what I do. You hear me talking about the football game? That's actually what I do. So it's easier to be yourself. You're going to be yourself, and no matter what, guess what's going to happen? No matter how long it takes, you're going to attract the right people. And guess what? If you're on the internet and all you do is about bullshit and bubble gum, mess and gossip, and negative mess and gossip, that's exactly what you're going to attract. Just like in real life. If you always arguing with people, if you always getting into it with somebody gonna give you what you're looking for. But what'll be awkward is if you're portraying to be that type of person and you're really not. Imagine being somebody that's negative, messy, drama, all. All right, hold on a second. I'm back. All right, Chad, I'm back. We've been on here almost 3 hours. See, that's the thing about working out at night. For some reason, I got more energy than ever. Maybe I should go run another 2 miles or 3 miles just to be doing it. Cause I'm wide awake, Chad. It's 10:15. The game is over. The Cowboys won. I'm wide awake, Chad. Feel like I done drunk coffee or something. But I think I'm gonna end it right here though, Chad. I'm gonna say this in closing. I mean, if you got a side business, stop looking at it as a hustle. Look at it as a business and structure everything the right way. Structure everything up right. You know, it ain't got to be perfect, you know, but you got to make sure that you're up, you know, you taking care of taxes. It's tax season. I'm about to start saying that every day now. It's tax season. Make sure, especially if you're a YouTube content creator, especially if you have never been an entrepreneur or worked with a company that pays you a check. You got to pay taxes on that. You got to make sure of that. You know, so I think I'm ending right here, guys. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Everybody that came through and rocked with me, we got 11 likes. Appreciate y'all for hitting the like button. Everybody that came rocked with me on the workout. Everybody that came rocked with me on the walk down. I really appreciate y'all for coming through and rocking with me. Really do. So with that being said, it's the one and only Stock Sniper. Earn, spend less, and invest. With that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. To the next one, I'm out.